Hey guys, BandedFurret here today, and I am bringing you a Pokemon Showdown for Splinter Cell Hero, who commented on the cast form video, and he asked to see Huntail used effectively. Now, I understand that I did well with the cast form video, but this one is something special. This is something I haven't done in a little while. It made me feel pretty good about myself. Quick rundown of the team that I'm using today. Splinter Cell Hero, the Huntail, White Herb, Water Veil, Waterfall, Ice Beam, Shell Smash, and Crunch. Pretty standard set, except I would normally replace Crunch with Sucker Punch, but that is actually banned UU of all things. I guess Huntail is actually really good if you can use him. I really can't. So the problem I kept running into was all of my Pokemon that I'm using today are kind of weak and kept dying really quickly. So I threw in 2 walls this time instead of just 1. Usually I just throw in like an Avalugg or a Cradily, but this time I threw in 2. Assault Vested Cradily, Earth Power, Ancient Power, Energy Ball, Giga Drain. You have seen this set before, except Energy Ball was Sludge Wave, except you don't run into many fairies down here. So next up is Avalugg, the Leftover Zone Tempo set. You guys have seen this thing sweep. You've seen this thing wall out Torterras. It's one of my staple Pokemon. I love that Pokemon right there. Next up is Granbull. This is the first time I've ever used a Granbull. He's bulky enough to take about 1 hit, and then he dies to usually anything, but I tried to use a setup Granbull. It doesn't really work very well unless there's a fighting type that comes in and you know it's going to come in. And that's about it. Bulk Up, Play Rough, Return, Earthquake. It's pretty much the standard set for him. This Archeops I'm really proud of. It tricks a lot of people. I've achieved 1 sweep with it, actually. You trick them into thinking that you are either Choice Scarf or Choice Banded, which are the 2 most common down here in NU, especially Choice Scarf. But you don't have an item. That's the thing. And you run Acrobatics, Roost, Rock Slide, and Earthquake. It doesn't have the power of the Choice Band set, and of course it doesn't have the speed of the Choice Scarf, but it really it comes in handy for mind games. And, I mean, if you want to run it, it's fun. You really have to have some kind of backup, especially in Avalugg, because you need something to resist water. Or if you have Cradily here with Storm Drain, you don't even have to worry about water. Next up here is the Acelgor Choice Specs. This thing is incredible. I have taken down, 2 games ago, I was actually down to 2 Pokemon, Cradily, who had 6% health, and Acelgor, and I swept his team. He had 4 Pokemon left, I was down to 2. Acelgor killed every single last Pokemon, all 4 of them. He's incredible. Bug Buzz, Energy Ball, Focus Blast, Sludge Bomb. Just an amazing Pokemon, and he actually is faster than a full invested Electrode, which is the fastest one in this tier. So, Acelgor is the fastest Pokemon in NU. He's incredible. I love him. So without any further ado, thank you, Splinter Cell Hero. Not allowed to say V. His name's Vlad, by the way. Thank you, Vlad, for giving us this great battle we're about to watch. Now, there's not much to it. And when I say there's not much to it, it's because, well, you'll see. We'll start off here. So he leads off Ninjask. I lead off Huntail, because looking at his team, I was like, oh, Huntail takes out a lot of his Pokemon. I knew he was going to either protect or substitute first turn, so I just go ahead and go for a Shell Smash. Now, that White Herb is going to take care of those. He is just going to, I believe he Swords Dances this one, yep. And I was like, alright, I'm just going to knock out that sub and kind of see what he wants to go for. He might go for another one, so I'll just go ahead and Ice Beam. I'm running the Mix Scent, so I thought I'd use it, and he's like, well, now he knows that I have Ice Beam. So it's kind of scary for me, but I knew he was going to go for Protect here, and I decided to go for a Shell Smash. I decided to be cheeky. Now, if he's running X-Scissor, I am absolutely screwed, because an X-Scissor at lower defenses could kill me, but I don't think he is. That's the thing. The way he's playing very defensive, and I wanted to say, from the get-go, I wanted to say that he was actually bluffing it, that he didn't have any attacking moves. So I just go ahead, I get this 3 times on everything, and I'm like, I know he's going to Baton Pass. I'm going to go for the Waterfall. He goes into Dragalge, and I was like, oh crap, this thing's going to take it really well. No, it doesn't. And that poison doesn't even matter. That Dragalge is dead next turn. I outspeed it, even at 4 times speed. Huntail is just killer, guys. Just absolutely killer. So here comes Archeops. I'm like, I outspeed you at 3 times. And so that's a dead Archeops. And then next comes in, oh, getting ahead of myself, Regirock. And I'm like, you die. And I was feeling really good about myself here. I was just like, oh yeah, this is great. And he sits in Jinx. Jinx can't live a crunch. And, I mean, the crit doesn't even matter there. At this point, it is all over. It is all over. Here comes Ninjask. I'm like, he's going to protect, get a little bit of Toxic on me, but I might as well just go for the attacking move. And this is the point, like I said, if he had X-Scissor, I would have been screwed from the start. So he tries to go for the protect again, it fails, and that is a dead Ninjask. Now comes Go-Goat, and I type GG in here because this is over and done with, I thought. It actually lives the Ice Beam, surprisingly, but then a Selgor can come right in and just, I mean, there's no turning back. This game is over from this point. And here's the final Bug Buzz. Boom. So, I really enjoyed this. This took a long time. This match is actually in the 1200s. He was the 503rd ranked player, if that matters anything. I had a lot of fun trying to get any kind of game with Huntail. It was hard. It was hard, but without having Sucker Punch, you really leave yourself weakened with Huntail because he's got 52 base speed. That really isn't enough. This could have probably been better invested in health now that I look at it going back, but it was all worth it. Laddering my way all the way up into the 1200s to have this match and be able to sweep in that high. I'm more than happy with it. This was a great time, guys. Thank you very much for giving me this one. And, of course, question of the day for these videos, what do you want to see me use next? So, leave that down in the comments. I'm BandedFurret. Sucker punch that like button, and I will see you guys next time.